What's up, groupers? It's Vice Games here, and hey, look, new set is out. We've got Paradox Rift just becoming legal online over the last few days. I have been playing a bunch of decks on stream, so if you haven't joined me there already, twitch.tv/Vice Games is where you'll find me most nights during the week. And the first deck that we're going to sort of show off and have a look at on the channel is Toedscruel over here. So, not a new card in Paradox Rift. Of course, this card came out in the last main set, Obsidian Flames. And there was, there's some chatter about it when it revealed alongside Charizard. And obviously, being a grass-type Pokemon, it's got an appealing attribute there, being able to hit for weakness. But it didn't quite get much of a look in. But now, with cards like Roaring Moon making an appearance, there's a bit more incentive to want to focus on grass-type Pokemon. So, very quickly, Toedscruel is a Stage 1 EX. It's grass-type. The ability Protective Mycelium is very, very interesting. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. So, that would be things like Sableye Lost Mine, or perhaps more relevant now, Roaring Moon's instant KO attack will not work on the Toedscruel EX. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to your Pokemon that have energy attached. Very, very much the same or similar as Espeon VMAX. And then Colony Rush, it's got a pretty interesting gameplay mechanic around it. So 80 plus, it does 40 more for each of your bench Pokemon that has any grass energy attached. So, you go 80, 120, 160, 200. Am I doing my math right? 200, 240, 280. Yeah. If you have 5 Pokemon on the bench with energy attached, base 80 damage, 280 damage. Pretty good. Knock out a VSTAR. And one hit KO anything that's weak to grass. Now, one of the cards that sort of really pushes this into viability and just makes it very interesting to look at as an archetype in general is the new Toedscruel in Paradox Rift. So this card has a very interesting ability. Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by the effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. So a prime example of that at the moment is things like Energy Retrieval, Superior Energy Retrieval, and Rescue Carrier. Cards of that nature where it's a trainer card that looks at your discard pile and grabs cards straight into your hand. So the types of cards that would get around it are things like Super Rod and other ones that shuffle it straight into the deck, or anything that grabs cards from the discard pile and puts them straight into play. I think Sada has an effect that would get around Slime Mold Colony. It's a bit of a tricky card to play around, but has potential for a lot of really powerful impact in different matchups. Especially ones where Superior Energy Retrieval or even regular Energy Retrieval are an important factor. So, and then there's like a bunch of other cards to consider. Cherrim's here to get the energy into play quickly. You have to be careful though. You can't use Spring Bloom on your rule box Pokemon. So not on your Lilligant, not on your Toedscruel EX. And speaking of Lilligant, we've got the VSTAR here. Star Perfume is a very interesting ability. So during your turn, search your deck for up to 5 in any combination of grass Pokemon, grass energy. So you can just sit it on the bench, use the ability Star Perfume, get the cards that you need to set up straight into your hand, and away you go. So assuming that you're able to set up. I find that setting up with this deck is a bit tricky at the best of times. To help you though is Bibarel to help you draw through your deck. And then at the very end, of course, the mandatory inclusion of Manaphy. You never know when you need to protect your bench from bench damage. So, Radiant Greninja is still out there. Chen Power hasn't gone away. So, and then looking down the board, you've got a new inclusion in the Earthen Vessel. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. So, very nice. And yeah, just, stadiums, you've got draw supporters. Avery's quite good at the moment because benches tend to be quite wide. So, being able to limit them down up against things like the Gardevoir, for example, can be quite good. And we got a Defiance Vest here to just pad out the HP of, well, the effective HP of your Pokemon. You put the vest on and you reduce the incoming damage. So you just make things really difficult, force things to become 2-hit KOs, and it's kind of just like one of those things that helps bring you back into the game as you need. So, look, what I will say is that this list is very much not mine. I grabbed it from a Twitter account that has been reporting results from Japan. Very interesting list that I sort of happened to see as I scrolled through my feed. So I'll provide a link to that in the description. I probably should have led with that. It's not at all my concoction, but one that looked very interesting for me and one that I wanted to share on the channel. So look, if you enjoy decks that are a little offbeat, and if you like, Pokemon cards in general, just consider hitting me with a subscription on the YouTube, or check me out on Twitch, where you'll find me live all the time. And I'll see you in the next live stream or video. So take care, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks. Center Scorch VMAX in times past. So we're up against Gimme Ghoul, and of course Golden Go comes after that. Golden Go is an interesting deck for sure. So let's see how we do. Alright, we got the Cherrim. It's VIP. What do we need? What do we need? We want to do something like this first. I do need Cherubi as well. Actually, I'm going to grab Cherubi here instead of Bidoof, because it seems more important. And then we'll Iono. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, it's a bit spooky here. Going for the Bidoof. And like basically requiring it for next turn to work out. But if we just get it here, we can just sit on the Bibarel and we'll be fine. Please. Good. So I think we have to grab the Bibarel. It does signal that our hand is looking a bit weak. But, if they have to Iono us to deal with the board or deal with our hand, then we're alright with that. It's not the greatest, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Now, if the Mesagoza stuck, which it is not, or a boss, yeah. If they do something to dispatch the Bidoof, then yeah, it's not looking too good. But we're doing the best that we can with what we've got. Worker there means that boss's orders is off the table. And the hand disruption. So it looks like we will survive the turn. Well, Toedscool is going to get knocked out, but we will be able to move into the next portion of the turn, so to speak. And we'll be able to empty our hand here too. We'll be able to go normal attached to Toedscool. We'll evolve both and play the Bibarel, and we'll be in good shape. And we get to see the funny interaction with Toedscool, Pokestop, and Superior Energy Retrieval in this matchup. So, yeah. The hand was looking a bit miserable. So we sort of really need to work it out, huh? And Bibarel will get us there. Or that will happen. Interesting. They just won't attack? Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. So we're going to go... Ooh. So, boom. We're going to go boom. Yeah? Sure. I want an energy. And then we're going to have to draw. For 3. Pretty good. It's like almost there. I have to hit Ultra Ball. For, or Level Ball. So let's see. Bruh. Not good. Everything's got like a really light retreat cost, so I don't feel like using boss's orders here is very good. I think we just go Spore. Right? Because I don't really want to put Toedscruel into play either. I think we just go Spore. Alright, we'll try. Can't say we didn't try. Alright, Golden Go. Let's see what you got. The Sizzle is going to do a lot of work for them too. As we've got abilities across the board. So, generally speaking, I think the Scizor is very well positioned this meta. So if you've got an idea, and if you think Scizor can take a place within that idea, it may very well be worth your while. Give it a go. See what you can see. Now let's see if they can use Make It Rain here. Alright. Sad. Sad. Okay. Avery's interesting. Got the Level Ball. But what we really need to find is grass energy, right? We really need grass. So maybe I can't Avery here. Just Iono. Avery doesn't really do that much to them, right? They probably don't care about Bidoof or Radiant Greninja at this point. No, I think we actually give them the Cherubi here. I think Cherubi is fine. Because these are doing what we want. So let's see what they do. Alright. So we're one prize down. That's fine. That's fine. We got grass energy. That's cool. And then we're going to hit them with a Level Ball. And lament that we don't have another Cherubi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, dude. We actually don't even knock out the Scizor? That sucks. That actually blows. We don't knock out the Scizor, I realize now. Bro. Bro. We don't even knock out the Scizor. Yuck. What am I supposed to do? That's a bit of a shame. Hey? Uh-oh. That grass resistance, though. Dude. I don't know if I should just try and spore them again. Draw one. Maybe the deck's just bad? No. Okay, give me Super Rod. Super Rod. Alright. Spore. Good. Hey, Sebo. How you doing?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Well, the thing is, it's not my deck list, so I can just blame the person that built it. All right, so you just blame them. Skill issue? No, I don't know what you mean. I'm fine as well. Thank you for asking, Sebo. Sebo, have you been deck building in the current format? New cards? Have you been making new Pokemon decks? What are you liking, Sebo, in the current format? What do you like? Hey, Rob. You think it might not be good? But it's begging to be good, isn't it? It should be good. Please. Please just stay asleep. One time for the fans. Come on. One time for the fans. Just stay asleep. Just stay asleep. Come on. Do it once for the fans. Come on. Maybe? Maybe? Worker? Ooh. Woo! We did it! Yes, sir. Sindera, that wasn't part of the deal. I don't know what you're talking about. So I want to do this. Boomba. And so now finally we can just attach this grass energy here. And I'm thinking something like Defiance Belt or Defiance Vest. And then we're going to draw some cards. Ooh, the Iono though. The Iono. See you later, mate. Goodbye. Wait, did we still fail to knock it out? Oh my gosh. We still failed to knock it out. This is unbelievable. And we still whiffed the Super Rod. Uh-oh. I don't want to give them that either. Bruh. Bro, this is unbelievable. Come on. Yeah, the resistance is hectic. Alright, no energy though. No energy. Because we got mycelium slime mold. No energy, maybe? This is ranked. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, get counted immediately. Well, I guess like this is the other deck that's being played a lot, right? Golden Go. So, fair enough. Punishing Scissors. All right, it's not like a massive amount of damage, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So, I mean, what I want to do here is Mesagoza Grass, and we probably just attack the active, right? Wait, I didn't want to play Mesagoza down because I didn't want to give them an out to Bidoof. My bad. Probably should have just discarded it. Now I really want to Iono, because I wanna keep them struggling. I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Hey, Faith. We got a Bidoof of our own to work with, and we got Super Rod. Okay, Super Rod is gonna get us. Boom, boom, boom. Wait. do have the other Cherrim in the deck, right? I don't need to Super Rod yet either. Don't worry about it. What's going on, Faith? What's the Toads tech for the Golden Boy matchup? Just beat it. It's probably... Well, the tech is Slime Mold Colony. It's this card. Right? Because once they attack like once or twice, and they put all those energies into the discard pile, how do they get them back? They can't. Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by the effect of an opponent's ability or trainer. So that's the idea. But is it enough? It might not be. So... Defiance Vest? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you just avoid the matchup. Maybe you just accept that it's a difficult matchup, don't tech for it, and focus on its own strength. You thought it was symmetrical? How do you mean? What are we talking about? How you doing, Freeth? Have you played with the new cards? Here comes Make It Rain. Presumably with enough damage to take the KO. And so that's a lot of energy into the discard pile. Focus on Crushing Moons, that's right. Ah, yes. Well, no, I suppose not. So we've got energies to work with here. We've got a Heavy Ball as well. That's handy, actually, because this will give us the Cherrim. Boom. Superior and Vacuum in there. Okay. So that's nice. And we can Mesagoza here. Please. Please work. Please work. Good. We get to continue playing the game. Okay. Boom. 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 And we hang on to the Level Ball. Because that can get us the Cherrim. And we'll try. So 130? That's good enough. That's good enough. It's the turn after that gets a little tricky. Hey, Odins. You made this deck half an hour ago. How did it go for you? Did you run it into a game? How'd you go? Right, so they finally get their Bibarel. And they hit us with an Avery. Come on, bro. I think we gotta hope for a supporter off the top. I don't think that getting rid of Cherubi here is like a winning play. Getting rid of Cherubi cuts us off from energy acceleration for the rest of the game. So we get rid of Bidoof, and we play like we're gonna top deck a supporter. Which is very unlikely with that many Iono in the discard pile, but... hard to say. Like, because I'm like almost assuming that they get the KO. I guess if they don't get the KO on the Toedscruel, then that was fine as well. Do it. Spin it. Spin it, bro. Alright. We get a KO. Ooh. A very nice day to meet you. Now, what's our situation? We got a Bibarel on the deck. So we should Rod for Bidoof, a Toedscruel, and an Energy. I think that's what we're going to do here. Rod for Bidoof, a Toedscruel, and an Energy. Okay. Then, we're going to go Level Ball, take the Bidoof, because we don't need the Cherrim here. We don't need it right this moment. So that's fine. And we don't need the Toedscool yet either. We just want to put an energy into play so we keep ramping up the amount of damage we're doing. So, Boomba. And then we're going to even things up with Colony Rush. I also considered using Boss's Orders there, but I messed up. Whoops. So what I could have done is used Boss to drag up, let's say, Bibarel or whatever, and just leave the Golden Goes in play and bring it 2-2, and then Defiance Vest would continue to stay active. But it's alright. Lose to Scizor? I mean, I guess. That's a good hand. It's a lot for them to try and use Make It Rain here, because that shouldn't work. Oops. Oops. Oh, no, dude. That didn't just happen. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You do not need a tech for Golden Go. You just need the Slime Mold Colony ability. Bro. Alright, that was a good one. I think we might upload that to the YouTube because honestly, that was a great game.